Um, how many weeks are there, or how many hours are there in a week? You're constantly on the clock. Constantly. No matter where you are, you're always the RA. You walk into, a room and people are like, hey, it's the RA, what's up? And I'm like, hi, I'm Nate. I think I have a name.
It's a 24/7 job. I'm not sure how many hours it would be, but just as the position, it does take up a lot of time, but it's what you make it and how much, if you're efficient, it's not going to monopolize your life. I'm there when my residents need me to, but I also take time for myself. And so, I mean, it's a big job and it's a big commitment, but it's not too much.
If I had to put a number to it, I would say I spend at least a few hours a day.
A lot. Define work. Is being here just chatting up residents' work? Because if that is work, then I spend 12 hours every day doing work, so a lot of hours.
I'm trying to do everything ahead of time so I can be not too panicked.
The weeks that you actually are planning or executing programs, you spend upwards of 10 to 15 hours because you have to make the Maya trips. You have to put up the creative posters that you make. You have to print them out. You have to create them. So it just varies, and one thing that you have to learn to do is balance it. And so you know your schedule. For example, this week I have 5 interviews, and I took a midterm today. This week is not a week I'm going to be doing a program.
Probably 20 hours, sometimes part-time job, basically. Yeah. Because I have extracurricular activities. I'm on Unexposed Dance Squad, and I do that outside of the RA job. This planner right here gets me through it.
Nice.
Step by step, everything. Training is hectic.
Yeah.
You're waking up at 6 a.m. every day, and you're going to workshop after workshop after workshop, and it's crazy. So you got to be prepared.
Training is a lot of fun. I think that's the best part. It is terrible that you have to come in 2 weeks earlier because you might have another job, you might have an internship, you need to leave that early. But it's the best time to get to know your fellow staff, because as soon as school starts, everyone goes their own way, everybody has to do tests, everyone has group projects, and then it's a lot harder to meet with groups outside of Staff D.
Be yourself and to be true to what you believe in, because if you're putting up this fake image of you, they're going to put you in a place where they think you fit, and then you don't fit there because you put this idea of yourself out there that wasn't quite accurate. And don't get discouraged. I applied my freshman year to be an RA and I didn't get the job, and I just stayed in the residence halls my sophomore year, got more involved, and here I am, second year as an RA, and I absolutely love it. And I also think that not getting it my sophomore year made me more qualified for it my junior year.
With your interview itself, just be confident, because the thing that reflects most about the person or potential RA is how much confidence they have in themselves. If you're going to come into a room all quiet and not really have much to say, how are you supposed to expect to connect with 55 perfect strangers? So if you can talk to 3 perfect strangers and be comfortable with them, and they can feel comfortable with you, you're a fit for the job.
Relax. If you're excited enough to apply, then you probably, deserve some consideration. Don't be afraid to ask questions of your RAs, of your RD, throughout the whole process. What's going on? How can I better perform on this?
They're looking for people that are willing to speak up and willing to speak out and not afraid to speak, because there's going to be times where you're going to have to confront situations where, maybe you just had dinner with that person and you shared a really good conversation, but now they're being way too loud and you got to go tell them to turn all their music down. Or maybe they're having a party and you have to go write everybody up. Or, you got to be able to switch that on and off, and you really have to show that you're capable of doing that. At the same time, they also want you to be yourself. They're not looking for the extroverted, wild and crazy person. There's probably going to be a few of those people on staff, but they're also looking for the people that are going to be able to connect with the people that are a little bit quieter, that are like, I'm not one of those people that go crazy, that, are always 110% energetic. They're looking for a variety of people.
If you're interested in doing it, then go for it. Just because when you're going to be in an interview and people ask you, can you tell me about a leadership experience, it's going to be hard for you to not smile and go, oh, I can tell you, like, where do you want me to begin? So it's just definitely, it's a great experience to have in college, and it'll stay with you for the rest of your life.